All right, guys, welcome to another episode of TBD, show with me and Brad asking comedians around Chicago awesome questions, getting weird with it. And today we have the incredibly fabulous and hysterical Kristi Durkin, everybody, on the show.
Durkin.
If you could animorph into any animal at will, what would it be?
A gazelle. My dad likes gazelles. It's the only thing he warms up to. We'll be on like a safari in Animal Kingdom. Yeah, I went to Disney World growing up. And he would like have a straight face the entire time. But like watching my dad be like, gazelles was like so good. Also, they prance in a way that we can't.
I mean, gazelle is a great answer, but the one thing that I noticed is that immediately you were trying to please your father. Is that like a recurring theme in your life?
I don't want to please my father, but I want to be better than him. Like,
oh, it's competition.
It's competition. I like tried really hard in the ACT so I could beat his score. I'm like trying to train for like a half marathon right now so I can like beat his time.
Did you beat his ACT score? Yeah, you did.
No. By 1 point. By 1 freaking point.
So wait, are you going to tell us what you got?
It's not a big deal. I got a 35.
Ooh.
I did not. Why would I be going to DePaul? Relax.
I don't know. I don't know why you're doing art if you got a 35 at ACT,
yeah.
But
what if I got a 35 in the ACT and I was doing improv?
You're like, improv is my calling.
Have you ever had a near-death experience?
I played softball. And I remember one time like a ball went straight to my head. And like, I don't know, that wasn't like near death, but like, you know, when you like hit your head and you're just like, am I gonna die tonight?
You weren't wearing the helmet when it hit you?
No, I was like in the field, like, and somebody threw it and didn't know that I wasn't paying attention, and it hit like bang.
Oh, it was a throw that someone threw to you and it hit you in the head?
Yeah. And I threw up in my sleep my freshman year, and I could have died.
Yeah, you could have choked on that.
It was like, okay, it was my first time going to the Owl, and I was like
underage, appreciated.
Yeah, because my sister's fake said I was like 28, so I wore like a business suit to the Owl on like a Thursday night, and I remember I went and I put Hershey's chocolate in my wine and drank it, and then like I don't remember the night, but like I have videos of me just like bawling at the Owl, and I woke up in my puke, which like that's a near-death experience.
I got like 8 follow-up questions real quick. You said you were mixing a wine with like what, Hershey's syrup, like chocolate milk mix?
Yeah, like, you know when you just like want to impress people but you don't know why? Like freshman year I just like put a bunch of Hershey's in this like boxed wine and like chugged it.
Red or white?
White. Pinot Grigio, Bodega.
I mean, it all sounds gross, but I guess white's better.
Oh.
I just kept drinking it too, and I didn't like it, but I was like, I don't know what I was on. It was the first time I was contoured. It was the first time I hit my face.
One time I accidentally shit myself at a grocery store when I was 12. And it was, because I was sick. I was right after baseball practice, and I was wearing those baseball pants, you know, like they got like the scrunchy bottoms, you know, that like with the socks. But lucky those fucking pant legs had those elastics at the bottom, because it just was like a pool of shit at like around my calves, like a straight up waterbed hugging my legs. But it was.
Oh my God, Kristi, what's the weirdest dream you've ever had that you remember?
I had a dream when I was like in 3rd grade about this like purple monster. I had it actually before 3rd grade, like 1st grade. Huge difference. And there was like a purple monster, and like you could throw things through it, so it was like transparent. And I swear to God, my best friend next door had the same dream. We like talked about it. We're like, we both had this dream. Stole like
shoplifter
$20 from like my mom when I was like in 7th grade and got like a really low cut V-neck there. I like walked. I was like, I'm gonna get a V-neck that shows my boobies.
Oh, you Cardi B'd your mom. Damn. Respect.
It was like the Forever 21 V-neck that says like New York City.
For a minute there, I was only rocking these, and I was getting deeper and deeper. And then there was one that was like basically like my nips would pop out, and I was like,
oh damn.
And then I was just,
you went full-blown Italian on them.
And I was like, it's not cool anymore. So just went back to regular shirts.
Did you like the Jersey Shore, Seth?
I did like the Jersey Shore. Still love it.
I respect that. I respect that.
You guys like Vanderpump Rules?
I haven't watched that at all.
okay.
I've seen some of it. I've seen episodes, and you know, I'm not a fan, but you know, I think it hits too close to home for me.
Why does it hit close to home?
I don't know. It's like that's I think I'm thinking of the right one. It's like it's a little trashy, right?
They're like actors in LA.
Oh, I'm thinking of something else entirely. My bad.
I'm thinking of Honey Boo Boo Child.
No, well, I mean, I'm always thinking about that a little bit. Do you think that you like self-conscious or confident people more?
Confident. I don't need to like reassure people. That's so annoying.
Well, that's like such a comedy thing. Everybody has like their insecurities and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like when I'm like thinking about this in dating. Like I don't want to like date somebody that's like, oh, like, do you like my face and stuff like that? Like that's so, I don't know. And
yeah,
like,
no, that sucks for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like ultimately bad, and I feel like
exhausting.
Yeah, it's exhausting, and like I don't know, like it's good to have confident people because that means like they're not gonna like. I feel like self-conscious people do more destructive things than confident people.
I think I went through a phase in my life where I surrounded myself with people that were a little insecure because it just made me feel better about myself, I guess. But
hell yeah.
I was just curious, like, because I don't know. I feel like insecure people tend to be more likable, you know, on the surface at least. But you know, like actual, yeah, exactly.
Be like, wow.
Right. Fake humility is a big part of the comedy world for sure.
Yeah. Wait.
What you got?
Humility plus wait.
It's a triangle, right?
Yeah, humility, relationship, grossness.
So could you break that down for us? Like what that means?
I could. Yeah, I graduated from the conservatory at Second City.
Oh damn.
Nice.
Oh, that's right next to the no farting sign. Respect to that.
Fuck, marry, kill. Improv, sketch comedy, stand up.
Definitely kill stand up. Sorry.
It's okay, I'll take it.
I think marry sketch then fuck improv. I don't want to fuck improv though. But
you always end up doing it.
Yeah. I've never fucked
an
improviser. That is
my
my
like. God.
That's
Whoa,
my
really?
fun fact in every audition. I go,
they should make us.
And I've never fucked anyone in the community.
What do you think would be the most pleasant way to die?
One of those, like, do you know about those roller coasters that like it's going so fast that it makes you die?
Whoa, for real? Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's like people were saying that would be a cool way to like have people who are going through like treatments that want to like take one last ride, but like ethically.
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
But the ethics were people, because it's like basically a suicide coaster, but like it's not, because like it's like instead of pulling the plug, they would go on that coaster. So it's like a coaster that goes so fast that it makes your heart rate just like stop.
Holy shit!
But
you like go into cardiac arrest or something like that, like.
I think so.
Jesus Christ.
I would either like to die on a roller coaster, or I want to die with the feeling of DMT.
So, I mean, I've never heard of that. That's insane.
Change my answer to do DMT before the roller coaster, then do it.
Yeah, I mean.
That'd be crazy.
Maybe you throw like jack off while you're doing it too.
Okay, so my ultimate way of dying.
I'm the only guy that jacked off on the suicide coaster.
Wait, no, I'm not jacking off. Someone's doing it for me. So Carrie Brownstein's eating me out, and I'm on DMT, and the coaster's going ba ba boom, and then I die.
If you're gonna drink a cheap beer, what are you drinking?
I'm gonna drink an old style. I'm gonna drink a PBR.
Oh my God, you think you're so Chicago, don't you?
Would you drink?
I truly think I'm old Chicago.
Oh, what do the 4 stars stand for on the flag?
Vince Vaughn.
Right.
Jeff Tweedy. My dad and the Daly family.
That's nice.
You can't fault. She got them all.
I used to be a tour guide on those double-decker buses, so I had to learn all these facts.
What?
That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty. I mean, it was fun, except that all the shifts were 12 hours, and you would do 5 2-hour tours in that 12-hour shift.
Oh my God.
My voice would be done, and I could do no comedy after, because on those days I was so tired and beat up by the sun. And I remember I did like a show after a shift once, and it was just like I was doing like an hour of stand-up or something like that, and I was so flat. I was just like, I got to quit this job. The stars stand for 2 tragedies and 2 triumphs in Chicago's history. The triumphs are the World's Fair and something else, I don't know. And then the other was the Chicago Fire, and then there was like some it was like 1812 or something like that. It was like when they killed a bunch of Native Americans to take Chicago over. But I would say on the bus, because you're allowed to do jokes and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh, the two triumphs are the World's Fair, blah blah blah, and the tragedies are the Great Chicago Fire and when your parents got divorced.
Do you have any tattoos?
No, but can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I was supposed to get a tattoo before shit went down. I was gonna get a tattoo on my butt of my best friend's handwriting saying "Girls to the Front." It's
Girls to the Front. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Bikini Kill quote, which is my favorite band. Because their whole thing is like girls mosh in the front, and guys have to stay to the side, so it's like safer for girls to mosh because they're like a femme punk band. They started Riot Girl because they were all going to like punk shows in Seattle, and it was just like a bunch of girlfriends in the back like holding their boyfriends like
I see.
jackets, and so they were like, fuck, I guess we have to like start like Riot Girl, which is
That's cool.
Yeah, so I was gonna get that on my butt literally 2 days before DePaul like closed down and everything.
What's like your first memory you have from childhood, like the first thing you ever remember?
It was like my dad took me out of school like in kindergarten to go to like the White Sox game when they were like really good. And
you were in kindergarten, so that would have been like
remember,
what,
like that,
the early 2000s, the mid 2000s?
2004, I think, 2005. Okay. And yeah, I think he took me to the Sox game, and then like we had like nachos, and then we got like a hot dog on 35th Red Hots after, and then we like walked around Bridgeport. I like remember that very well.
That's cool. That's a nice little memory.
Just like Sox games in general are like my earliest memory kind of.
What do you feel like has been your biggest accomplishment so far in your life?
Oh my God. I would go from like 5 to 9 class and then do like 9 to like midnight like show vibes and like throughout college. And I'm proud of that.
You've been grinding all those years.
Yeah, I'm just proud that I did school and comm at the same time and didn't just pick one.
Feel that.
Comm, you're talking about comedy?
Yeah, comm.
Yeah, you got a lot of those like skills that take a long time to kind of hone in on, and you know you're but a wee child still, in only a positive way. I didn't mean that in a dismissive way, but
22 as fuck.
We're at the end of the episode here. Kristi, thanks for being on. Can you please tell the viewers at home what the name of this episode is?
The name of this episode is a Bloody Punk Baby. It's just so bad. It's just so fucking bad.
Oh no.
Guys, this is really not good.
What does it taste like?
This is really not good.
You're not supposed to swallow it.
I'm not going to.
Just gave Pennywise a blowjob over there.
Hey fellas, you ever going down on your girl and it's Shark Week?
What did it taste like?
It tastes awful, but now I'm used to it. Now I kind of like it.
Did you swallow that?